Well, welcome back. We're here with Dan Coleman, who's the general manager of Disney's Grand California Hotel and Spa in Disneyland, California. Dan, the students are generally familiar with the rules of engagement for owners and operators as they operate hotels. In your role as a general manager, you deal with a lot of good neighbor hotels. So speak to us about how you interact with your good neighbor hotels and some of the rules that you have for that interaction. What's the most important piece of it? And then when it breaks down, give us an example of how that might happen.
Well, I think that primarily our goal in working with our good neighbor hotels is that joint responsibility to the guest experience. And although we pride ourselves on the experience that we offer our guests at our own hotels, we also want to ensure that our good neighbor hotels are familiar with our standards and procedures as well as our overarching values. They work very closely with us on introducing Disney as a brand to their customers. We do that in many different ways, from how we position kiosks in the hotel lobby to how we work with the individual managers to update them on various things that we're doing within the park, all the way down to a daily schedule of when fireworks are in play. That takes some nice development of a relationship, but we have a good working relationship with them. We know there's a business need associated with that because we can't supply the rooms needed for our guests under our own brand. So we leverage our good neighbor hotels to be able to provide that need for our guests. We know that a guest that stays close to our property is a guest that's going to visit our property more frequently, as well as stay longer once they're here. So that interaction that they have on the 3 or 4 days that they're here is an important interaction. The adjacencies, the convenience, all those components help really strengthen our ability to entertain our guests. I think moreover, I think that the good neighbor hotels and ourselves have a mutual respect for one another. We also know that as we're gaining market share, that we're better together than we are separate. So we work very closely with the Anaheim City on such issues as zoning laws, as well as traffic and the way traffic lights are in place, the placement of restaurants, how that looks and feels, as well as any other laws, if you will, or government policies that can enhance our ability to provide great services for our guests.
Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate your perspective this afternoon.
You're welcome.
Thank you.